Stop cars. You're gonna just have to deal with the cars, I'm sorry. Well, hello there, guys and gals and non-binary pals. How are we today? Is it going smoothly? Is it going great for you? I hope it is. So, just spontaneously, randomly, out of the blue, kind of spur of the moment. Apologise about... Sorry, we just got interrupted because my wheel trim's arrived. So spontaneously, randomly, spur of the moment, I have decided to do a vegan what I eat in the day. What I eat in the day, in a day, whichever suits. And yeah, don't know if anyone's interested, just thought I'd do it. Mainly because I think I'm gonna make a really nice dinner later, and honestly it's the best dinner I've ever made whilst being vegan, so, and I want to share it with everyone. So yeah, that's all gonna happen. I'm gonna have to charge my battery for a little bit because it's flashing at me, and I'll see you when I have my breakfast. I'm just drinking my second, you can't even see it, my second black coffee of the morning. I usually go for an Americano. We have a Dolce Gusto machine in my family house, so I always go for a black Americano. I don't like coffee with milk usually because it takes away the taste of the coffee. It just tastes like sweet milk, and I'll only have it if I'm having a latte from Starbucks or something like that. So yeah, there you go. That's the first thing I'm having today. Get back to you in a bit. It's a little bit later now, and I finally have my breakfast. It is actually 12:20, so it's quite late to be having breakfast, but I just wasn't that hungry when I woke up this morning. I wanted to get some housework done before my mum came home from work. Cool, so I'll show you what I've got. For breakfast today I've got porridge made with hazelnut milk because it adds such a nice sweet flavour to porridge, and also it's just what I had open in the fridge. I'm not that picky when it comes to milks. I just don't like soy milk in a lot of things. And I had some blueberries because I bought some the other day and I like them. I don't usually buy blueberries, but it's just a nice addition to porridge. And then this right here is just some milled flaxseed, just because I like adding a nice sort of different texture on top of my porridge so it's not all gloopy and stuff. And then this is just a teaspoon of Pippin Nut almond butter with, I think the flavour is blueberry muffin. They do some really interesting flavours, like this time last year, around autumn time, they did a pumpkin spice version of their almond butter, and honestly it is like the best invention ever, and I can't wait for them to bring it out again because it's around about that time of year again, and I really like pumpkin spice whatever. So I'm just gonna sit here and enjoy this, my first meal of the day. So yeah, I have porridge most days. If I don't have porridge, I'll usually go for fruit and fibre. The Asda fruit and fibre is better than anyone else's fruit and fibre, just don't at me about that. It just is superior in so many ways. It has banana chips in it, which are delicious, and it has the right ratio of raisins / sultanas, whichever ones they are, to the amount of bran flakes they have in there. They don't have too many coconut chips, which can get a little bit dry and tasteless. And yeah, and I think they've got apple in there as well, little cubes of apple, which is it's just the right amount of sweetness to blandness ratio, and then you can add milk or yogurt on top, and it's fantastic. Well, I think I'm just gonna eat the rest of this now, and I'll update you when I have my lunch and what I have for lunch. At the moment I'm baking some Hawaiian bread. My mom sent me this recipe. Like, they got a bread machine recently, and so they were experimenting with different loaves, and she sent me this recipe for Hawaiian bread that's got pineapple juice in it, and it originally had like an egg and dry powdered milk, though I've subbed them out for some flaxseed and water mixed together, and then just some soya milk instead. So we'll see how that turns out. Hopefully it's fine, but that'll probably be what I have for lunch, with something Depends how sweet it is. I don't know what I have on top. You wouldn't have butter with like a sweet bread, would you? Maybe. We'll find out. Hi, so it is actually really late now because I've just come off a phone call, a really long phone call with one of my best mates who I haven't had a proper catch up in a while. So it is 4:30 now. Quite late to be having lunch. Just checking my mum wasn't in there because I feel quite embarrassed. Let's let the cat in. Do you want to see Jerry? This is Jerry, one of our 2 cats. I think Maggie might be upstairs somewhere. I mentioned earlier, about making some bread, some sweet Hawaiian bread. I don't know why I'm saying it like this. And my mum took it out the bread machine, and this is it. It's quite dense. I don't know if that's good thing, bad thing, but I'm just gonna have a slice now. I want you to see the bread. And who cares about my face? Honestly, like, me and my friend were just literally chatting for, I think it was 2 hours, 15 minutes. Like, we're the type of friends that take ages to reply to each other because we send like massive messages at a time. And she's like, you need that, you know, a good 10 solid minutes when you're not distracted to actually do a proper full-on reply. And so just every now and again we schedule like a proper phone call where we can have a proper catch up and everything. And she just gets me, like she understands when I say things that I have issues about. So we were talking for 2 hours and 15 minutes, which is a long time. And then we're both like, oh, I haven't had lunch yet. I should probably eat something. Yeah, I'm starving. So yeah, let's try this bread. It's quite it's not that sweet. Considering it's got pineapple juice and maple syrup in, it's really not that sweet. So I might just have some toast. I keep thinking it smells weird, but my mum bought some candles and I think it's those that I'm smelling. But yeah, it's not nice. Interesting flavours. I don't know if you want to see the crumb if you're a bread enthusiast, but that is the situation. It's nice. I was just expecting it to be sweeter and more pineapple-y, but it's not. So I'm just gonna make some toast and I'll probably show you that in a second. That was anticlimactic. Ooh, that is like the perfect toasted. Like literally not too burnt, not too white. Perfect. Let's spread some butter on. I don't know if I can do this one-handed. I can't. I'm sorry. I'll let you out in a second. Let me butter my toast. Might have a cup of tea with this. Nothing better than a cup of tea or some toast. Gone a bit northern there, ah. Sorry, gotta let Jerry out. Jezza. Yeah, you run off then. Go on. Go on. I'm gonna open this door for you because, you know. Bye. Miss you. Bye. This is actually really nice with just butter. Like, it's kind of got like a thick brioche vibe about it. I can see this with raisins in. Like a raisin bread. The sweetness is subtle. But it's nice. Not that you wanted a review of my baking skills or that recipe, but you have it now. I'm really hungry, so I'm just going to sit and eat this. It's very crunchy. Very soon, I mean it's nearly 5 o'clock now, I'm going straight on to cooking my dinner, the main event. I'll probably show you some little bits of me cooking and you can try and guess what it is whilst I'm cooking it, maybe, if you want. I don't know if that's what you want to do. If not, then don't worry about it. And yeah, I'll see you back here. It's probably, literally, I'm probably going to eat this and start cooking it, so not long. I just got myself some pineapple and lemonade. Just because it seemed more refreshing than just water. Got my ingredients, some of them, not all of them, ready for my dinner. I'm so excited, I haven't made this in so long. And yeah, I'm just gonna get cooking. So I'll show you little clips whilst I'm chopping, because it does take a long time to make, hence why I'm starting it right after I just had that bread. Quite a lot of mushrooms going on here, so if you do not like mushrooms, this recipe probably isn't for you really. And then add them to the pan of the onions. Got red onion in there, and I burnt them. If you do start to burn onions, just add a little bit of water to the bottom. These look roughly chopped anyway, but I'm just gonna do it even more so. Really a lot of mushrooms. I put a whole punnet in. Usually I would use chestnut mushrooms for this because it's got a slightly nuttier flavour, which is what I like in what I'm making, but I couldn't find any chestnut mushrooms at the supermarket, so just normal white button mushrooms it is instead, and I'm sure it will taste delicious either way. I got this recipe actually. I've altered it a little bit from the original. Basically I got it from a girl called Sophie Corbett, who does a vegan recipe blog and Instagram called Corn on the Corb, because the name's Corbett. And yeah, this recipe that Sophie does is, I cried the first time I had it. That's how good it was. So we're just gonna dump that in. You can see like it's a bit more chopped up. It's very roughly done, and I'll show you what the onions are like. Yeah, you can see, if it focuses, a bit burnt on the bottom. We're gonna go to the little herb garden. I don't think the basil's doing that well actually. So it's sprouting flowers. Oh, there's some good ones. Oh, smells so good. I'm gonna add this to my dinner. There's a spider's web. We don't want that in my dinner. Oh, what is that wonderful looking lentil-based sauce you have there, Charlotte? Oh, it's got loads of mushrooms, some spinach in there, red onion, I can see it all. Oh, yes, stir it some more for me, please. Oh, what is that? That's lasagna sheets. Oh, is that a cheese bechamel sauce? Oh, what could you possibly be making there? Who knows? Oh, look how sexy that is with some grated Violife cheese on top. Look at those layers inside. Is that it? Cannot be. Is it really? Is that a lasagna? A fully vegan, delicious looking lasagna. Oh, it's come out the oven now. It's so crispy on top of all that cheese, all that melted cheese and the sauce bubbling from the innards. Oh, it's just making my mouth water looking at it. I just can't help but just feel so hot and flustered watching it. Look how sexy it is, just sexy, just looking at all those layers underneath, all those mushrooms mixed in with that tomato sauce. Can't wait to try it. So as you saw, I have lasagna for my dinner. It doesn't look that big. I'm not actually that hungry. I think it's because of how late I had my lunch. It's gonna make me cry again. It is that good, honestly. You should try this recipe. I'm gonna post a link to it, a link to the recipe down below, so that you can make it yourselves at home, because it is honestly the best lasagna I've ever had, like ever. It's so good. It just like kind of tastes meaty-ish, I guess. I don't know, it's the sauce and the bechamel sauce, the white sauce on top, the cheese sauce. It just tastes like cheese sauce. It doesn't taste like vegan cheese sauce, it just tastes like cheese sauce, which is banging. Oh my god, honestly, I'm gonna just cry so much. I can't handle how amazing this is. I would usually have it with some like vegetables, like broccoli or something, but because I wasn't that hungry, I just didn't make any. Or some salad. It's like 7:30 now. It's a bit late. I might have something sweet later, like some yogurt, but we'll see. Alright, I'm gonna orgasm about this in private because I feel like you're just gonna be watching me eat, and that's not gonna be very interesting for you. Hello again. Glad to see you're still here and you haven't gotten bored yet. It is now it's 9:15, so it's only been a couple of hours since I had my dinner. I just got myself a nice sweet cup of tea made with hazelnut milk, in case you wanted to know. And usually I'd have maybe a biscuit with it, but I have no biscuits here. So like a creep, I'm having a handful of fruit and fibre because I just can't get enough of it. I'm actually obsessed. I could eat this all day and night and not get bored. I don't think I'm going to eat anything else. I'm pretty full. I might have a peppermint tea before bed, but in case I don't, I really hope you've enjoyed seeing what I eat in the day as a vegan. It was quite an exciting day because I made my lasagna and it was so good. Honestly, I know I only had a little bit, but I'm still so full from it. I think it's because I kept eating some whilst I was cooking. I have a habit of doing that. It's not a bad habit to have. It's freaking delicious stuff, so why wouldn't I eat it as I cook it? It's just madness. I just realised I've had the TV on in the background the whole time I did that, so I'm really sorry about that. Let me know if you enjoyed this vlog, if you want to see more what I eat in a day, vegan style. I'll happily do it because I love cooking and I love eating. I hope you have a great day, night, evening, morning, whatever time of day you're watching this. Until next time. Peace out. No, that's Grace's outro. Oh, give it a like if you did like it. Maybe subscribe if you want to see more. I also have a vegan Instagram. Go follow that. And follow my normal Instagram. I'll put the links down below. My vegan one's banging vegan. My other one is just charlotte.worrell_, because that's my name. Who knew? Bye.